Good morning and welcome to Wsrh News, your leading source for news at Seminole Ridge High. I'm Lily McAllister.
And I'm Nick Ruddick. Today's Friday, October 10th. We've got a lot to tell you about this morning, but first, today's top story. Seminole Ridge welcomed several new teachers on campus this year, and while many are adjusting to the new environment, one teacher found it a bit easier to settle in. WSR's extra reporter Lillian Amirian has the story.
This year, Seminole Ridge High School has 13 new teachers on campus, one of them being environmental science teacher, Ms. Wsrh.
I'm very passionate about outreach, especially reaching kids at a young age so that they get involved in it and know about the dangers of all our environmental changes. Education's the biggest backbone of science as a whole.
While she may be a new teacher this year, she is certainly not new to Seminole Ridge, even starring in 2 of their lip dubs.
A lot has changed since I've been here as a kid. We've got different teachers, some are the same, but most have come and gone. The vibe is very different, but it is still welcoming as it always was. I'm glad to be here.
With all the changes going on, even the familiar faces bring new relationships.
I definitely think there is a weird dynamic. I have one teacher who was actually my 9th grade English teacher, very similar stage, where she has a 9-month-old baby and I have a 5-month-old baby. And while I still see her as Mrs. Brainer, she sees me as a colleague.
It's been a little crazy because I taught her early on in my career. So to see how we are now, not just in the same place career-wise, but even family-wise is really crazy. She was more recently married. She got married around the same exact time I got married, and she had her son only like 6 months after I had my daughter. So we really are in very similar places in our lives.
Graduating in the class of 2019, Kendall Wsrh was known throughout campus.
Hi, my name is Kendall Wright.
As a more familiar name.
Forgive me, that's my maiden name.
My wife and I started Seminole Ridge. We opened the school back in 2005, and Kendall was in pre-K, but she grew up coming to games, coming to Seminole Ridge for events and stuff. And by the time when she was in high school or going into high school, she was being recruited to go to the schools for sports, but she's like, no, I want to be a Hawk.
As a Hawk, Kendall made her mark, being varsity soccer captain, varsity lacrosse player, and even a top 10 student. But being a teacher here is definitely a change. Luckily for Kendall, she's nowhere near alone in this new wing of her life.
When I originally came to this school, my dad was a teacher. It's very comforting to have him here as well, taking a role as a teacher here. He's always here to help me around my classroom. He helped me set up this classroom. My brother, on the other hand, wasn't here when I was a student. He is now a junior, and I don't see him very often, but when I do, it just lifts up my day, and I love to interact with him and get to be more than just a sister, get to be a mentor for him as well.
Although she just started, Kendall already fits in perfectly and is feeling at home once again at the Ridge. For WSRH Extra, I'm Lillian Amirian.
October 21st is the next blood drive. To donate, you must weigh at least 110 pounds, and if you are 16 years old, you'll need to have a signed consent form to donate. With more about the impact, WSRH Extra reporter Caden Oren has a story.
Blood is essential for life, but for some people, they don't have enough. From patients who are in emergencies or undergoing surgery to ones receiving cancer treatments, donating blood can be the difference between life and death.
The blood drive helps people by saving numerous lives with donating of blood and platelets.
That is why students here took initiative. They rolled up their sleeves and donated their blood. And many of these students found it was easier than they'd expect.
It was fairly easy. They try to make you very comfortable and try to make you feel like this is just another day for you at like the doctor's office getting a minor little shot or something.
For being the first drive of the year, students and staff showed strong support.
We had over 115 people sign up, over 70 blood donations, and 14 platelet donations, and 7 staff members donated.
Behind every donation is a story, and for some students, the choice to give came from a place of love and loss.
Yes, so my grandfather just recently passed this July, and with that, it really moved me to wanting to donate more, and especially once I hit 18, I'll be doing it more frequently.
One drop at a time, the Seminole Ridge Blood Drive is helping to ensure no patient has to go without the blood they need. Reporting for WSRH Extra, I'm Caden Oren.
Each year, the Palm Beach Post recognizes the best and brightest seniors in Palm Beach and Martin County with the annual Pathfinder Awards. They offer scholarships in 18 categories, ranging from academic excellence to communications to drama and even sports. Are you interested in becoming a Pathfinder? Applications can be found in the school counseling office, Class of 2026 School Classroom, and on the SRHS Pathfinder website. The deadline to submit is Monday, November 3rd by 7:30 a.m.
Seminole Ridge Gardening Club is blossoming this year. Watch as these students get their hands dirty growing food and valuable skills, while planning to expand their efforts to serve the community. WSRH Extra reporter Kira Cork has the story.
We're hoping that this continues.
Seminole Ridge's Gardening Club first sprouted on campus last year.
I wanted to give the students a space to just share their love of gardening and maybe learn and grow together.
But this year they plan to help the community thrive.
We're going to try to find a way to use what we do out here in the greenhouse to serve the community.
While the club may be branching out, it's important to start at its roots, the people.
We're all kind, we can be yourself, we're all making funny jokes around. You'll feel comfortable once you enter the garden club and everyone's happy.
It's an environment where people of all skill levels can come together to learn and blossom.
I think the students get to see that gardening is truly like trial and error. So there's a lot of things that don't work, but you just keep on trying until you find out what does work. It's also really good for them to work hard and then see the benefits or the fruits of their labor.
Surrounded by luscious green life and a supportive community, members are provided with a budding opportunity.
Some people would like to garden, but they don't know how to start. So here we, teach you guys on what seeds will best grow in the months. So it's nice to be here so you can learn how to grow.
This year, the club plans to grow their membership and their online presence with online plant sales and on their Instagram, SRHS Gardening. Looks like it's going to be a fruitful year. For WSRH Extra, I'm Kira Cork.
FBLA is hosting a shoe drive from now until October 31st. They are collecting gently used shoes of all sizes, and they're asking for shoes with no holes or broken soles. All donations can be dropped off in room 6201.
Congratulations to this week's Hawks of the Week. 9th grade, Hunter Eaton, nominated by Mrs. Carter. 10th grade, Alara Park, nominated by Mrs. Abel. 11th grade, Erlin Espinoza, nominated by Mrs. Edwards. 12th grade, Roxana Delgado Hernandez, nominated by Mrs. Weinstein. Students were nominated based on academic excellence, academic improvement, or for their efforts in making our campus better by doing things like helping others, volunteering their time, or even simply picking up trash. Good job, Hawks.
Coming up on WSRH News, weather and birthdays.
Plus sports.
Hey Lily, why did the sun go to school?
Why?
To get a little brighter. Let's go to WSRH meteorologist Mason Contessa with today's forecast.
Thanks, Nick. It sure is warm out here today, as we're looking at a high of 83 and a low of 72 with some heavy thunderstorms rolling through, so be sure to keep those umbrellas handy. And you'd definitely want to hang on to them because it's shaping up to be a rainy weekend ahead. Saturday brings a high of 83 and a low of 73 with more thunderstorms in the forecast. Sunday stays stormy as well with a high of 82 and a low of 69. But Monday is looking much better with plenty of sunshine and a high of 84 and a low of 67. A nice sunny start to the week. For WSRH Weather, I'm Mason Contessa.
We have a happy birthday going out to Ozio Ramon Gaspar, Malachi Kennick, and Chelsea Santos. Happy birthday.
WSRH sports anchor Luke Nizzolo joins us now at the sports desk.
Good morning, Hawks. We have a few things to cover with sports today, so let's get started. Last night, the girls' JV and varsity volleyball teams took on the Cardinal Newman Knights. WSRH News reporter Julian Caboose-Barona has the results.
I'm here with senior Kyla Wallace to talk about the Cardinal Newman game last night and their upcoming playoffs. So, Kyla, how'd you guys do last night?
We did lose, but we had a really good game against them.
Who played the best?
Abby Chinley. She averaged about 8-9 kills, and she played really well.
And I hear you have upcoming districts. How do you guys think you'll perform?
I think we're going to do really well. their record isn't that good, so maybe.
Well, good luck on districts. Thank you for taking the time to talk with us. For WSRH News, I'm Julian Caboose-Barona.
Seminole Ridge freshman and JV football team won against Park Vista last night. Freshmen won 14-7 and JV won 6-0. Great job, Hawks. Taking a look at today's sports calendar, there are no sports for today, but tomorrow, cross country goes up against Park Vista at South County Regional Park at 7:30 a.m. Good luck, Hawks. Well, that's it for WSRH Sports. I'm Luke Nizzola.
Well, that's it for WSRH News. I'm Lily McAllister.
And I'm Nick Reddick. Remember that you can follow us on social media on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Seminole Ridge TV. Have a great day, Hawks.